Hey everybody, I got a video here for you today. Now, sticking with my theme of ancient American history from about 1,000 years ago, I want to fly you into a place called Mesa Verde National Park in Colorado. And this is located north of Chaco Canyon in New Mexico. I've been wanting to do a video on this for quite a while, and today's the day. But I just want to fly into this canyon here that these ruins are located in. That the earliest known habitation of this area was from about 400 AD, but it really got going about 1,000 years ago. And that corresponds to what is known as the medieval warming period. And I believe that is what drove the Mayans out of Central America and Mexico. Now, I know in Ancient Aliens they say, well, the Mayan civilization just up and disappeared and maybe they went back off into the heavens. Well, I think the answer is a lot simpler than that. I believe they just went north, started the Mound Builders. They went to places such as Chaco Canyon and Mesa Verde. And I just want to show you what these ruins look like. But they are extremely well built. This area here, built under the cliff face, it would have provided decent shade in the summer and some relief from heavy snow in the winter. But these circular towers, some of these were astronomical observation towers, just like the Mayans built on top of their structures and pyramids. But just how these are in such good condition today is just a testament on how well they were built. But one thing I wanted to look into about this place is it similar to the Mound Builders and the Mayans? And was Orion a major part of their cosmology and their symbology? Well, let me take you back to Google Earth here and go full screen. But I want to take you into one of the more famous parts of Mesa Verde Park. And I'll scoot you right over it here. But this is known as the Temple of the Sun. And this was an astronomical observatory. And I noticed here it's built on an outcropping where two rivers kind of fork. And that is exactly what Serpent Mound is built upon in Ohio. If you took away the trees, you'd be able to see it very well, but it's built on an outcropping. And I believe Orion is built into the symbology of Serpent Mound. And when I looked at this place, I like to get aligned to true north and look at things that have astronomical significance to them. But when I lined it up to true north, I couldn't help but notice the tilt on this was a lot like the stars in Orion's belt. And I just did a brief search and I came up with a few articles by Gary David, and I will leave these links below, but this is Ancient Origin, and he actually calls this the Orion Temple in Colorado. And he makes some very good observations of how this alignment and how that tilt is slightly off and how this matches up to what Orion would have looked like in the sky in 1250 AD on the winter solstice. The sun is built into observations of this place. Solstices and equinoxes are built into this, but also this depicts Orion's tilt exactly how it would have looked in 1250 AD on the winter solstice of December 21st. So I thought this was a very interesting article by Gary David. I will leave the links to this below. And he has some good pictures. He goes over it very well. But I just thought that was very interesting. We have a culture from about 1,000 years ago that built this temple complex up on this outcropping, a lot like Serpent Mound in Ohio. But it seems to depict Orion. These people were astronomers. I believe these were the Mayans that came north during the medieval warming period of about 1,000 years ago. Just like the Mound Builders and some other places. Hope you thought this was interesting. Have a